What's up YouTube? Free swimmer here. Friday afternoon. Had a full work day. Came home. This tank had to get drained. Very first thing I did when I get home is I had to put one of the mower batteries on charge. Trickle charger. Then I came in here. Took all the fish out of here. After I put a partition in here. They're all going to be together, but I just didn't want the Oscars and the parrot and the chocolate to just have access to all the smaller ones in a confined area. So these guys have learned, as you can see the two there, they can sneak around aside, but they're pretty content there. And all the baffles that I had cut, the glass panels, baffles, I took the tank, took all the equipment out of it, the sand's rinsed, the branches are they're rinsed off and soaking in another spot now. The filter's been cleaned up, put back in the box. And all the pieces that I measured, I'm tickled to say that they measured out perfect, so they are being siliconed in. The one that you're looking at straight side to side, that's where the filter socks brackets and the filter socks are going to mount there. It's going to come, the pipe's going to drop in there. They're going to go through the filter socks underneath here. In this panel right here, this one goes up. You can see where it goes up to. And it goes to where it's just above. There's probably 3.5 to 4 inches above. And there's a shorter one right beside it. 3.5 inches to 4 inches above. I'm going to have coarse media. I got some real coarse media. I'm going to put double thick. It's going to go in there. Then this is going to be a rack where I have my divider, my you call it light diffuser. That's going to have a whole big table. I'll probably use these legs that are holding up the glass right now, these T's, and they'll be sitting on top of that, and I'm going to have this just packed full of media. So the water will come underneath there, underneath those baffles through that media, coarse pad, and come up through all of the media there, go over this baffle, which goes all the way to the bottom because it's going to go over that baffle, and this is where the return pump will be. And I decided to make a management decision here. I was having a weeping still. I tried to modify the bulkhead hole. I realized what I had done. I've been using Schedule 80 bulkheads for so long. Without thinking, I drilled holes for Schedule 80 and I ordered Schedule 40 bulkheads. So, as you can tell, or if you can't tell, I have Schedule 80 bulkheads now. And for anybody who ever has a hole or needs a repair in their plywood tank, I'm going to give you a lesson right now because I had to do this. I took a core, basically the hole that I drilled when I decided to put the larger one in. I didn't like that, so I drilled the same core out and I glued it in. And what I did was I went and got a little bit more pond armor, one more kit, and I went over this stuff again. You can't really see what's going on there, but I'm going to explain it to you very simply. I put the core in there, glued it in, and I pond armored it heavily. 2 more coats. The tank really didn't need anything. Everything has been pond armored 5 coats as it was. But I just wanted to do that more, and I made sure, like I was emphasizing all my holes, that they are all perfectly coated on the inside. And I took a piece of glass. I cut a piece of 1/4 inch glass that's like, the hole is about a 2 3/4 inch diameter hole. And I've cut 7 by 7 1/4 inch glass. And I siliconed it to that after all was done and set with the pond armor cured. So that is basically the same thing as putting glass panel on the side, put it on the back, covers a hole. Will not leak. Oh, like I say, knock on my head again if it does. But I have all new Schedule 80s. Now all I have to do is rerun my plumbing. All my bulkheads are in. I'm just doing cure time now. Given this, it's cure time for the silicone and that patch. And the same thing over there with the sump, the 75 gallon DIY. sump that will work. This is going to be a fun to watch this work. That's a lot of media I'm going to have in there. I've got a lot of media blocks and bio rings and my 1800 gallon per hour pump that's going to go there, and like I say, filter sucks there, and this coarse media sponge there. So over the next few days this is going to take more shape. I just want to give a touch base and let everybody know where we're at. Been a busy day. Alright, give me some comments, some questions. This is a good time, y'all. Have a good night. Later.